All right, let's talk about the 5 steps. So one of the 5 steps that we're suggesting that you attempt to try to help this stress relieving exercise is look at the ego. The first thing you need to do is look at your ego. And I'm sure none of you have an ego involved in this at any time. You never had any problems with an ego. But one thing that's real important about an ego is that you got to realize that it's never going to go away. It's something that you have to that's going to be in your life, and it's there to protect you. It may say, hey, you're going down this path, and we've been down there before this. You're going to get hurt. I'm trying to protect you, so don't do that. But a lot of times, what that does, it sets up false boundaries, so we can't accomplish what we're trying to accomplish, and hopefully the stress as well. So if you keep in mind that even if in the ego, if you feel like it's a personal attack, it's really not about you. It's not. It's about trying to protect you from something. So just keep that in mind as that thought comes in your head about the ego that you're trying. It's just something that's trying to protect you. Then the next step would be awareness, being aware of whatever that thought is. When you get that thought or that feeling, that emotion that comes into you, what is it? How does that make you feel? And when I say how does it make you feel, how does it make you feel inside? Does it make you happy? Does it make you sad? Those types of things. And keep in mind also that when you have that awareness, that you can't have a happy thought and an unhappy thought in the same place. They don't exist. And then I'm trying to think of a story. I'm running out of story. I can't think of a story. I got to think of stories for these. And then there's a story. Isn't that funny? Okay. And then number 3 is allowing and accepting. And a lot of times we want to resist when we have that negative thought, or you have those types of things. You want to resist those kind of things. And maybe even when you were a child, you were told to resist them. When you were told from a child that, hey, when you get those kind of things, don't go there. Be nice and all that kind of stuff. And then you end up causing more resistance, and you're not allowing those things to happen. So what I'm suggesting is that you stop the resistance, include those thoughts, those feelings, and let them happen to you, and be aware of how it makes you feel. And stopping that resistance, it can be anger, it could be a negative thought about someone else, about yourself. Let it happen. Let you see how it feels. Accepting those are very important. And then we talk about alignment. And as you accept those thoughts, and it may not be something that's beneficial to what you're trying to accomplish. And remember, we talked about your visions and your goals and what you're trying to accomplish in your life, and even your purpose in your life. So as you think about that, how are these things going to line up with what you're trying to get for a solution, or maybe just a response? Are they in line with what I'm trying to accomplish, or my goals, my objectives, and those types of things? And even for the vision for your life itself. And then after you get to that, step number 5 is, okay, so now I have a choice. And typically you have 2 choices. You can either internalize it and make a big story about it, or you can look at it from a different perspective of, hey, what are some of the solutions I can have outside? Now that I know how it makes me feel, and those types of things. And then there's even a third one that you can try, and they try mostly in the Asian countries. And then I would tell a story about my Asian country. And at this point, sometimes you just let things happen. You let them be, right? So you just let them be. And that's it.